Come on, family. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's see. Come on in, you guys. We got a big show tonight. Come on in. And what did it? Hampton Fire Rescue Team from RV and Storm would have crushed if he had not saved me. Okay. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. There's a lot going on here. Good morning. After it was discovered he had an AWOL. Good morning. Good morning. I know everybody's been looking at the good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Cherie. Good morning, Mods. Good morning to you. I'm gonna be working pretty much throughout the day. We did get the hey D Diva. Good morning to you. Hey Diane. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, family. Good morning. Oh, you guys. I told you guys was gonna hear. Well, see what I'm saying? I told you guys was gonna hear some bad news. Okay? You heard it, right? Everybody heard it, right? Okay? I didn't want to say it. Good morning, Margie. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sharice, Lisa Taylor, Diane, D Diva, Andrea Maxwell, Sharice Johnson, Diane Harris, Margie McDonald. Everybody heard the bad news? Somebody talk to me. Come on. Somebody. Somebody in the building talk to me. I didn't reach out to none of the mods this morning. I you know, and that's a normal basis. I reach out to Freddie. But I told you guys. You didn't hear, Andrea? You haven't heard? Okay. Okay. Margie says no, ma'am. Okay. So I'll let you guys hear it for yourself, because I don't even want to say it. Hey Janet, how are you? Hey Gloria, good morning to you. Good morning. I'll let you guys hear it for yourself, because I didn't want to say this, but you guys, here we go. The ones that's in here, Galaxy and Star. I didn't hear anything. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna let you hear it yourself, because I'm not gonna say it. Okay, hold on.
The father of a missing 4-year-old boy reported missing more than 2 months ago will stay behind bars. For a second time, Corey Bigsby was denied bond. NBC reporter Penny Commit was in the courtroom this morning as that all happened. Penny, what's the very latest?
Yeah, Todd, well, I just stepped out of the courtroom about an hour ago. I would say tensions were very high, emotions were high, and it's also where Corey Bigsby, the father of missing 4-year-old Cody Bigsby, was denied bond yet again. But that decision did not come quickly. Now, no cameras were allowed inside the courtroom today. We do have some footage from his initial bond hearing. Now, you may remember all the way back in February, Bigsby was denied bond after it was discovered he had an AWOL conviction in the military and was said to be a flight risk. Well, that was discussed again today, with Corey testifying that it was due to a miscommunication between his hires in command. And it was following a 4-day weekend when he was job hunting for life post-military. Commonwealth attorney Anton Bell then discovering that Bigsby was actually gone for 3 weeks, and he was in the United States for part of that time when he was supposed to be in Germany. Bell also noting that Corey Bigsby's previous assault and battery charges that happened back in 2018, as well as the possibility of obstruction of justice. Bell argued that if Corey is released, he may try to tamper with evidence that's related to the disappearance of his son Cody. Combine these three arguments, and Judge Savage, who you may remember was brought in after all the Hampton judges recused themselves from the case, denying Corey Bigsby bond, saying he's a flight risk and a risk to the community. We caught up with Corey's aunt after court.
He's done nothing wrong.
Do you believe he's a risk to the community?
He's not a risk to the community. He's been down here all this time and ain't harmed nobody.
Very emotional words from his aunt. Well, what was also discussed in the courtroom today, the mishandling of Corey's interrogation by Hampton police and the FBI. Bigsby's lawyer, Jeff Ambrose, recounting hours of interview footage from the days leading up to Bigsby's arrest. He stated that Bigsby was in HPD custody for 72 hours despite not being technically under arrest, and after asking over and over again if he could go home. And 62 of those hours were after he asked for an attorney and was ignored. Jeff Ambrose also said that he was denied sleep after he said he was very tired. When he did ask for sleep, they were told that he should put some chairs together to make a bed, and he said that Corey Bigsby was psychologically pressured. We're live in Hampton. Penny Commit, News 3.
Penny, thank you. Our team has been on the ground.
I'm sorry, that was not the one that I wanted you guys to hear. Let me find the one I want you guys to hear. That was not the one. Let me find it, okay? That was not the one. I thought it was going to be the one, but it wasn't the one. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm on the phone that it was on. So, just bear with me. Just bear with me. What it was is they said in court, I'll just go ahead and tell you. They said in court that Cody is presumed dead. Okay? The family was crying in court. The aunt was very angry. She said that this man, he served this country and this is how he gets treated. She raised him and she's very upset about how they handling this and that and the other. But the number one thing I wanted you guys to know, that the police presume that he is gone. They're not looking for a baby, they're looking for a body, and that came from the chief. Yeah, I'm not surprised either, but it just hurts when you get confirmation. You guys understand what I'm saying? It hurts when you get the confirmation. That's what they're that's the update. You know what I'm saying? That and like I said, they believe that if Corey gets out of jail, he's going to be tampering with some more evidence. And so, under 3 reasons why they did not give him bond, one was that, is there evidence of what? Is there evidence of what? The only thing for the bond hearing that they had to prove is that he was a flight risk, which him being AWOL when he was in the Army, that shows that he can leave. He was supposed to be stationed in Germany, and he was in New Jersey looking for a job. He was supposed to be overseas. And how can you miscommunicate and not understand your assignment, and you retired as a E7 and you're not in Germany, you're way in the United States in New Jersey looking for a job? Right. Galaxy, right. I wanted to find where it was at. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. And, yeah, the family is very distraught about it. The aunt was just, I'm trying to find my history because if I can go in my history, maybe I can find it. Oh, here it is. I think here it is, you guys. Hold on. I think I found it. I don't know if that's it or this is it. I think this is it.
More breaking news this midday. Corey Bigsby was denied bond again this morning. His 4-year-old son Cody is still missing. Corey faces several child neglect charges that stem from the police investigation. However, those charges are unrelated to Cody's disappearance in January. 10 on your side's Aisha Tolliver was inside the courtroom this morning. Aisha, what can you tell us?
So let's break this down, right? So when it
This
comes
is it.
to a judge having to decide a bond hearing, it comes down to two things. One, do they believe that person is a flight risk? And two, do they believe that person is a threat to the community? And in this case, this morning, Judge Savage, who's a substitute judge in this case, decided that Bigsby was both. And it really came down to two key factors here. So we're thinking about, the prior allegations of assault on a family member, an AWOL conviction from the Army years ago. And keep in mind, police say Bigsby is the main person of interest in the disappearance of his son, Cody. The judge also noted that fact in court. Defense attorney Jeffrey Ambrose went into great detail about the Hampton Police Department's mishandling of the case. He read a minute-by-minute synopsis of the interrogation period. Ambrose said Bigsby was questioned for 76 hours in total, and 62 hours of that was after he asked for an attorney. We caught up with a woman who says she is Corey's aunt as she left the courthouse.
Very disappointed. It's wrong, and I don't like it, and I don't understand what God is doing, but yet I trust him.
Ma'am, can you stop for a second?
No, I can't. I don't want to stop. I'm his aunt. I raised him. I know he's innocent. He done nothing wrong. A man go serve his country for 20-something years and come home and be treated like this. It's wrong, and I don't like it.
In court this morning, Hampton Commonwealth's attorney Anton Bell alluded to more charges to come to Bigsby. He also said for the first time in court that Cody is, quote, still missing but presumed to be deceased. I know that was hard for a lot of family members to hear there. But Bigsby's preliminary hearing is now scheduled for June 13th, but stay with us. Coming up on Wavy News 10 at 4:30, we're going to have more from the aunt. I asked her, well, what do you believe happened to little Cody? I'll have her response then. In Hampton, I'm Aisha Tolliver, 10 on your side.
Okay. So the aunt agreed to have
Thank you, Jeff. Now tonight, continue.
the aunt agreed to have a interview with her, so we will hear from the family, but I guarantee it won't be about Cody. She asked the question, what do you think happened to Cody? But I guarantee you, it's not going to be about Cody. It's going to be about Corey. She's not going to say nothing about Cody. She's going to say everything about Corey. And I'm not going to be surprised. Right. Where's your wrench at? Oh, God. I don't know what's going on. I'll call you later. We got to figure this out about the wrench. I thought I... she needs to face the facts. And what about Cody, her great nephew? Right. Fighting for the country. Country and caring for the children is two different things. Cody needs justice. I thought we handled that. I thought we handled that about the wrench. Oh goodness. Oh. Mm. Here again, no one said anything about the baby, only about her nephew served his country, etc. I know we did. I know. I know. We'll we'll handle it. There's so much stuff going on, and right now, me making decisions right now. But just hold, just. I'll call you. I thought we got that taken care of, but evidently we don't. I still got to go in there and do some stuff, so don't worry about it. We'll get it taken care of. I think I put it on the other account. That's what I did, because you had two. I think I put it on the other one because we're trying to get. There's a person we're trying to get a wrench to, but we got to get that person a wrench. Over here on this channel, we're adding somebody over here on this channel as a mod, and then see how they do. I never had a wrench on SP News Nuggets after. Oh you didn't? T-Star, you never did? Okay. Okay, so maybe that's it or something. I gotta figure it out. T-Star. Like I said, I've been in my feelings for about 4 or 5 days, and so I'm trying to calm down, but okay, that's probably what it is then. It ain't nothing different. It's okay. This channel over here, I don't too much mind it, but with everything going on and everything, I'd rather just keep you over there on the other side for right now. But I do want to add some new people over here on for a mod. There's another person coming in on a mod, and so they want to be very active. Usually, when a person is wanting to be very, very active, and I see that they do work, it don't have to be nobody else sees it. I know what they do. Basically, and T Star, you're one of them. You do some work behind the scenes. Lisa Taylor, she does a lot of work behind the scenes. Actually, come holler at a sister, do a lot of work behind the scenes. Tina Powers do a lot of work behind the scenes. There's a lot of you guys do a lot of work behind the scenes. And I just want you to know, if I didn't say something to make you feel appreciated, it wasn't that. I I did it intentionally, and I don't take you for granted. I really don't. I appreciate everything everybody do, whether it's a phone call, whether it's just checking up on me, whether it's giving $1, whether it's just coming in the chat, whether it's giving thumbs up, whether it's just being active in the chat. All of that plays a role, and all of it. I don't weigh like what's bigger or what's smaller. You understand what I'm saying? Margie, you said, can you get one? Yeah, yeah. But this person had already had put in, and I haven't got with the mods yet, because I usually talk to the mods first. I did already talk to them a little bit, telling them that we're not gonna add nobody on the main page, but on this page, I was looking at one person I do know, but this other person, we got to get them in here, because when people really want to help and they got good intentions, it may not work or something, but they got good intentions, and they're doing a lot, especially on this case right here. Yeah. You guys, I'm gonna tell you one good thing though. I can't share with you. I'm sorry that I can't. I wish I could. Oh my God, I wish I could. But I can tell you about it. And the reason why I can't probably share it with you because the person told me that I can't. I can't show it to you. But I got some exclusive pictures. And he wasn't a sad baby. He wasn't a just an angry baby like nobody cared. I got some pictures where he's actually smiling and he's happy and he's doing things and and you know, I think that person thought I really needed it, and I probably did, because I actually wasn't even gonna come on this morning, but they had sent it to me last night. I haven't really been picking up my phone. I've been just like I said, my emotions just been all over the place when I knew that this was gonna come out and stuff, and like I said, um, it's almost just like the California City Boys. They they believe he's gone. That's why you don't see a lot of feet on the ground and police is going, like I'm saying, they don't know when this child came up missing. Period, point blank. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. But they don't, and you know what? Maybe other people will be going to jail too. Because I guarantee you, the only reason why right now Corey is the main suspect is Corey, the one that came up with this child being reported missing on January the 31st. He's taking the blame. I don't know if he did it or not, you guys. I'm saying what he told the police, they can only look at him. You understand what I'm saying? They can't look at nobody else because this man said that that child was in his home on January the 30th, and on January the 31st, when he woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, everything was fine. When he went back at 9 o'clock that morning, Cody was missing. So what I'm just trying to say to you guys is don't even think that they're done arresting people. But for right now, with him saying that that baby came up missing on the 31st, that's a lie. And if that's a lie, then everybody else that went down there and made false police reports, like if this sister said, "Oh, my ex-husband, he did this," well, he may not go to jail because he can turn around and say, "Well, I thought he was listening. He was talking to Cody, or maybe he put the other kids. They can blame each other or whatever." And I'm gonna tell you, Corey's not gonna sit there and be like, y'all lying and all." They're not gonna do that. He's gonna take it. But somebody done something to that child, and Corey. It could be Corey himself. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I just believe, and this is just my opinion, and everybody has one, just like everybody have a car. You're not going to tell me what kind of gasoline to put in my car. You're not going to tell me what street I can go down. You can't tell me to roll my windows up, put my seatbelt on. I can do what I want to. If I want to drive it in a lake, I drive it in a lake. If I want to drive it and park it in the driveway, I do that. In your opinion, it's the same way. I don't want nobody to change their opinion about whatever they feel about the situation, whether we in agreement or not. That is your opinion. I don't have to agree with your opinion, and you do not have to agree with mine. You just don't. And that's what makes this a good thing, that we can look at everybody's what they think. Just like the young lady came on and she said she thought that Cody was alive. Nobody didn't break her down, tear her down, throw her under the bus and cussing her out or anything. We was like, oh, we don't believe it. I don't believe it. And she was like, well, I just do, and I just wanted to stay optimistic and all this other stuff. And we let her stay, positive thinking, because we all could be wrong and she could be right. And, and usually if you're making a wrong decision or your opinion is wrong, you're usually going to go down the wrong street. So therefore, not everybody should go down the same street. So that was fine, and that's why I was in accepting to have, the person that I'm not going to speak on that name again. I'm just not. I'm not even going to wake up that spirit. But anyway. But I just can't handle the conversation because it's not. It's not a conversation. I thought that I could, and I probably could if it would be a conversation. But all that hollering and screaming and kicking in and all this other stuff, I'm not finna do that with no man, nobody, no woman, no cat, no dog, no kid, no nothing. I'm just not gonna do it. If we cannot sit down and speak, and you respect me, and I respect you, this we're not gonna I'm not going down that road. I'm just not. I wouldn't do it with nobody. If it was the chief of police on the phone and he was speaking to me that way, I would have done the same thing. I would have hung up. If it was my children and they were talking to me that way, I would just hang up. If it was my boss, at my job, and they was talking to me that way, it don't matter who it would have been. If they doing all that hollering and screaming, I just hang up. I'm not going to do it. Now, if I felt like there was some type of way that I was going to quiet down or that person would quiet down and we can get somewhere, I would have just kind of just chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I had conversations where people called me in. Actually, I think it was the cousin of the West Boys, when they got furious and frustrated with me, she called in and she was like, "We don't have the boys and all this other stuff." But she came respectfully. You know what I'm saying? She came respectfully. And she was like, "We don't have the boys." And I told her, I said, "I didn't say you had the boys. I just said somebody said that you guys know," which that was the truth. And then she talked about what, her feelings and what she thought or whatever. Did I holler at her? No. Did I cuss her out? No. Did she holler at me? No. Did she cuss me out? No. Did I let her just speak her mind? I did. And when she was done, I respected that. And I respected her and she respected me. And that's only, I don't have to like what you're saying. And like I said, I could be wrong. But these things like this happens all the time, and this just comes with the channel. It really does. And we're going to go into that. That's why we have U-turns. Exactly. That's exactly why we have U-turns. I can't believe these monsters harm their own kids, innocent babies. Well, we kind of got to be careful how we word things, because here's something too that I have to be careful. I do. And it's not because, I got a jelly back or whatever they call a spineless back or whatever. But when you're when you're the host, you have a lot of influence of how you say things and what you say. Okay? A lot of things I don't take a side when I try not to. Sometimes my emotions and my opinion gets in there. But I'm working on it. But until then, I'm gonna have emotional attachment to certain things. But I have to grow. This is what I'm telling you guys. I have to grow to not. But right now, I'm not there. And I'm just being honest with you. You know? So, you know, and that comes when I get a little bit more mature with the channel, that I can probably speak on both sides. But I mean, most of the time I could do it. I don't, you know, like I said, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm just mad because this is not right. This is not right. I don't, you can't make me understand why nobody's telling Cody's story. This is just not right, you guys. And when we get to a point, and I will never probably get to that point that I look over it and just keep going on with life and not have a feeling in my body. When I start really doing that, I'm going to walk away from this channel. So it's going to have to take a lot of grooming. God just going to have to work on me if that's how he wants me to be. But right now, I'm not there. I'm nowhere near there. And so I can only tell you guys, I know the way I was raised was not right. I know some of you guys got stories too. Some of you guys ain't going to share your story, and I don't blame you. Because people will drag you in the mud and talk about you like a dog and think it's funny too until their kid got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not liking nothing of this. I can't even sit there and go, kiki, kaka, good, they got him still locked up. I can't even say I'm happy. I'm just saying, I told you guys yesterday. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. We got to go. We have to abide by the law. If they got enough evidence or they feel like it and they know that he's a threat to society and they know that he may tamper with some evidence or whatever, they probably need to keep him in there, and that's what they do. But I also told you one particular thing that I knew, and I know how God is a good God. And I know the aunt just said that. The God I serve is a good God, and I just don't understand it. Baby, the God that we serve, we must not serve the same God. You know when people be saying stuff like that and you wonder, just because it comes out their mouth doesn't mean we serve the same God. Can you see somebody, please praying, this guy, he wants to, he got a good idea. I'm not even talking about the case right now. He got a good idea that he wakes up one morning, he hungry. He ain't got no food. So he has a good idea that he's going to go to the bank and he's going to rob the bank. So first thing he do is he pray to his God that he go rob the bank because he hungry and get away with the money. Okay, do you think the God that we serve, I just want to know, do we all serve the same God? Now, did God hear his prayer? Yeah, because God, the God that I serve knows everything. But is God going to say, did he keep him safe? I'm going to be honest with you. You don't know what our God is thinking. I'm not saying our God is a God that for the destruction or whatever. Some people have things in their mind and God already knows what they're going to do. One thing about our God, he is not going to tamper, mess with, fiddle around with your will. That is your will. Now, you could have done something other or different, like go get a job or go shovel some snow, but you decided to go in here and do this. But then when you look at some of the books in the Bible and people were doing something wrong, that doesn't mean that God was ordaining them to do wrong. You guys understand what I'm saying? Because remember, David was messing around with a married woman. And then God didn't stop him, but he knew he was wrong. But certain things had to happen. Even that man, he had him at the front of the line in the army so he can get killed. Because he sent the man back home to go lay with his wife. That man said, I can't lay with her. They was like, why? He was like, my men is out there fighting. I'm lesser than a man. I'm up there laying around with my wife and you playing footsie and all of this other stuff, and my man is dying. So what the king do? He said, okay, go out there and be with your man. Then he told he told him, he said, when he goes up there to fight, y'all fall back so that he can get killed. You guys know the story? We need to be reminded of these stories because this is life. Was that God that helped him to get this man killed so he could have this baby and then the baby died? But guess what? King David, he was a, I think they said he was a man of God's heart. You know what I'm saying? But our free will, we do. And then we wonder why God let this happen or something. Certain things God do have to step in to make sure it don't happen because the bigger picture is his will. It's not your will. It's just not. And if you stay in line with the will of God, you're gonna be right. You're gonna be right. And not everything you do is gonna be right. But if you always ask God, and you may not know what is good and what's right, but he will reveal it to you. You may not even know why you over here, why you got your job fired you, or why you got this kid, or why you living in a box, or why your husband left you. Sometimes people be like, oh, they just crying, oh, my husband left me, and I'm just lonely, and I'm this and I'm that. And then here's this joker, got AIDS. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but to be honest with you, I'm preaching now. Thank God he's not with you. And probably left you with a present. You think this stuff don't happen? I I beg to differ. I know for a fact it does. I've done heard 4 or 5 stories. Not one, not two, not three. Some got away clean. Some did not. So when things happen in our life, good morning, Sanja. Good morning. When things happen in our life, we just pray to God, direct our steps or direct our path, direct our way, give us the knowledge or the understanding. And if we don't have it, you know, help us, you know, do his will. And you know what people always say, and lean not to our own understanding. Ooh, we do have a guest coming on. Tonight, you guys, we will put up a promo. Please, you guys, show up. Please. Oh, I needed to tell you guys, I don't know if all of you guys was in here yesterday, but we actually have a guest coming on Friday also at 5 p.m. Oh my goodness. We're gonna crank it up. We're gonna crank it up. So we got one tonight. I'm gonna give me some rest. I got some phone calls to make. I got some young ladies that I just need to reach out to. Tell them thank you for some certain things. I appreciate you guys. You know. But please come in and support the young lady tonight coming in. There is going, like I said, there's still gonna be some information that you guys don't know. You know what I'm saying? So now you guys understand. You know how we felt when the California City Boys, they said that they are presumed gone? Same way here. Same way here. God allows us to have freedom of choice, to chooses, of chooses. of choice. CHOICE. Hey, Lisa Calhoun, good morning to you. Hey, Freddie, good morning to you. Freddie done came in. She says, family, be sure not to miss great speaker on the Cody Bixby case. Yep, live tonight, 4/6. I was putting in the wrong date, you guys, so I had to go back and redo it. And, yeah, I'm going to need to get me some rest, because, but, you guys, we got to be stronger. And I don't know who's doing all this little hot mess or whatever, but please stop it. Just stop. I don't want to have to call people out. I just don't, you know. Good morning, Marcia. Good morning. It's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just once in your lifetime. Just do the right thing, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here, you guys. I will. You'll see some promos. Please make sure you do the thumbs up and come in and share, and I'm gonna have to get in touch with her before she comes on and get ready, cause I really got a lot of stuff on my plate. But I'm gonna leave you guys with this though. I'm gonna call the young lady. I called her. She left me the pictures yesterday, and I was just like, oh. You know, he is a cute baby. He is so cute. Yeah, yeah, guys. Yeah, I am. I'm going to get some rest. Thank you, Pretty K. Anyway, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.